Hello guys, so in today's video I'm going to share with you how you can trade volatility index perfectly and how you can grow your small account and also make profits with this strategy that I'm about to share with you guys right now. So if you have been looking for a very powerful volatility index powerful strategy for you to trade and grow your account, then you might want to watch this video to the very end so that you can understand everything that I've said in this video. Alright, so let's get on with it. So first and foremost, I'm going to start with the indicator section. I'll go over to the parameters where we can put in the indicators. So currently right here I'm using 5 indicators. As you can see, I'm using the moving average on the main window, MACD, envelopes, alligator, and the relative strength index. So first and foremost, we're going to click on the main window. That is where you want to put the moving average. You put the moving average period 35, shift is going to be 0, method simple, then you apply to close. All right, you don't add any levels. Then for the style, you put that on 3 pixels with the red color with this first red line, then you click on done. All right, so this is the moving average on the main chart right here. Then the next one, you put on indicator window 1, MACD, very powerful indicator, MACD. You put fast EMA on 12, slow EMA 26, MACD SMA on 9, then you apply to close. You do not add any levels on the MACD, but on the main color you use the white background with 3 pixels. All right, then for the signal you use 3 pixels with red color, then with this first red line, then you click on done. All right, now we have the MACD. So the MACD is one of these lines right here, among this line on that point. Then the second the third indicator is going to be the envelope, period 5, shift is 0, the deviation is going to be 0.000. okay, 3 zeros after the point. Then for the method, you put on linear weighted. All right, you apply to first indicator data. For the method linear weighted, you apply to first indicator data. Then you put that on for the style, you put the color green on upper band, lower band you put color red on 3 pixels with this first red line for both, then you click on done. All right, then we have the alligator right here. For jaws period, you put on 14, teeth period 8, lips period 8, jaws period, jaws shift, you put that on 5, then you can see teeth shift 5, lips shift 3, then lips shift 3. All right, then for the method you're going to put that to smoothed. All right, then you apply to first indicator data as well. The jaws right here, you put the color to white. Okay, if you are using different backgrounds, you need to impute these colors to match your background, right? For the teeth, you put that on color black. You might want to put that on 3 pixels as well. Then the lips, you put that on 3 pixels with color green, you click on done. All right, for the relative strength index, you put on period 20, you apply to close. The levels, you want to add 80 and 20. Then for the style, you put that on color black, middle trend line with 3 pixels, you click on done. Then for the style right here, after the time frame, you put that on 1 pixel color white with this first trend line. All right, then you put this first trend line, you put the color white right there, then you click on done. Perfectly. All right, so now that we are on the main chart on volatility index, volatility 75 index, but this strategy currently works on other volatilities as well, but currently I am on volatility 75 index. Okay, now when it comes to trading this type of market, you want to make sure that you know what you are doing on the market. All right, very simple, very easy strategy. You want to make sure that you understand every concept of this volatility market before you start to trade. So now that we understand that, now currently we are seeing that there's a 2 level here, but here is going to be here's level of here's level 10, here level 80. Okay, 80 level of 10. Now the value are not showing because of the alligator and the envelopes. All right, so that's why it's not showing, but here is 80, here is level of 10. All right, you should know that. So currently now we're seeing that this line, this is a double red line, these 2 red line here, and there's a blue line and there's a black line at this very point. Now you want to look for, you want to wait for a very perfect opportunity. Whenever we are trading, this market, we always want to make profit, right? We always want to enter into the market in a position whereby there's a high chance of winning, no loss. We don't want to lose, we always want to win, right? So that is where this strategy comes in. Now you wait until that perfect opportunity. When you see that this red line is below this level right here on the downtrend, on the oversold, below the oversold, which is the level of 20, sorry, yes, level 20, yes, 80. So we're using 80 and 20, not 10 and 80. So I made a mistake back there. So we're using 80 and 20. So when this red line crosses below the level of 20 at that very point, you wait. That is the first confirmation. There are two confirmations here. So you wait for that. After that first confirmation, then you wait until the second confirmation. When this black line and this blue line cross that red line, then you go into the market for a buy at that very point. If you trace it from this point right here to here, you can see that it was at this moment this market started going upwards for a buy. Very perfect opportunity. All right, perfect for a buy. All right, now when you enter into the market, you place your buy at that very point, you scalp the market, take that profit, then you wait again for another opportunity. So at this very moment, all you need is opportunities, good opportunities, and this strategy alone will help you see that perfect entry point for you to go in, take that profit and out of the market. Then you wait again until another opportunity whereby this same strategy shows you, the perfect entry for you to enter into the market just to make profit. All right, now I'm going to show you that this strategy really works. All right, now at this point right here, you can see below the level of 20, these two red line cross below this very point, level of 20, and at that very moment this black line and this red line cross at this moment. When it cross at this point, you go into the market for a buy. Perfect. And if we go over to this current trend line right here, we can see that at this very point, this is perfect, perfect scenario right now. This is happening right now. Right now, this line right here crossed above this point, this level of 20, and this other line to cross below this very moment. If you zoom in, you can see that it also touched, this line right here. So now this very point here, this black line and this blue line cross this red line. They cross, as you can see, or the crossing already happened. You place your buy. The market is going to buy. All right, it's going to buy. Then all you need is to place your buy, but also you cannot just place a buy and you leave the market. You place your buy, just get the profit you need. Remember that you don't need to be greedy on that market. All you need is just take that profit, that small profit, even though the profit is small. All right, you don't need to say you want to take all the profit. No, you're going to end up in a loss. So you just enter into the market. If it's even from this very point, from here to here now that you are able to get, you can just take from here, place your buy entry at this very point, then you exit at this point. Yeah, you're out of the market. Just like that, you take that profit. All right, you take that profit and you are out of the market. Then you wait again for another opportunity. All right, just like this, it crosses below this point here. The second confirmation at this moment, at this point, you go in for a buy, you take small profit and you're out of the market. Now that is for a buy. All right, buy entries, you look for a perfect buy opportunity. Then for the sell entry is when this two red line crosses above the level of 90 at this very point. Then when the blue and the black line, the second confirmation here, you go into the market for a sell. At this point, you go into the market for a sell. From here, you place your sell, the market drops down to this point, then you take profit. You don't need to wait for a very long period of time. This is how you scalp this market. You take advantage of the market for your own profit. All right, I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm making good sense right here. Here above, first confirmation 1, this is the first confirmation. Second confirmation, when this blue line and this black line crosses above this point, you go in for a sell. Look at it from this point here. Trace it with me, guys. Trace it upwards to this very moment. From this very point, you go in for a sell, you sell. and you're out of the market. You scalp that profit and you are out. Very simple, very easy as that. All you need is to understand how, remember, you need to understand how this market works. You need to practice the strategy for you to use it perfectly in your own advantage. You can use it to grow your small account. You can use it to scalp the market and make profit. All right, so I hope you understand everything that I've said to you guys. And also, guys, join my Telegram community, the Daily Forex. On my Telegram community, I share with you guys, free signals and strategies on boom and crash indices, volatility indices, and also the forex market as well. I share with you guys and I give you guys free signals on how you can trade, on how to trade. We're always winning on my Telegram community. We win, sometimes we also take losses, but majority of the time, we always, we do win most of the times. Sometimes we also make losses as well. All right, so if you want to see for yourself, you can check out my Telegram community, the Daily Forex on Telegram. The link is also on my bio. You can check that and see how we are trading on the market. All right, so guys, if you found value in this video that I've shared, do it to like and subscribe to this channel, the Daily Forex, for more awesome trading tips and strategies. I will see you guys on the next video.